What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking about the new shooting in NBA 2k21 MyTEAM. So there are 4 different ways to shoot in this game. You can either shoot analog. Actually, there are 5 ways, but I'm only going to test 4 because if anyone is shooting stick timing, I just have no idea. I have absolutely no idea who's shooting stick timing. But the ways to shoot are no meter button. There is no meter stick right there, green 2 for 2. Or you can go and turn the meter on, shot meter on, and shoot shot meter button. Or you can shoot shot meter stick. So we actually greened 4 of 4 right there. So, people have been telling me, what the hell is that? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see why people are saying this is broken. Literally, you hold the right stick diagonally down as before the balls come, and you're in the green window. Oh my god. People are telling me this way was broken. They actually, they completely broke the stick. They basically broke the stick. Because if you put it straight down, you're not going to get a shot. But if you do this, if you're basically into a step back, you're almost in the green window, Either way, though, what we're going to be doing in this video is we are going to be trying out every single different method of using the stick. And while we are going to be doing that, what I plan on doing is basically using the 4 different methods in 4 different games and trying out which one is best to use. So we're going to be going into TT Online. Actually, I'm only going to use 3 different methods. I'm only going to use 3 different methods because I know for a fact that the button width meter is the worst. I know for a fact button width meter barely goes in. So I'm going to use 3 snipers. Hugo, Ray Allen, and Pierce. All of these guys have got good badges. All these guys have got good hot zones. So we've got good shooters. We got good shooters, and we can kind of tell how we get on. So first game, I'm going to go meter with stick. I'm going to go meter with stick. I'm pretty sure that's what it's set on right now anyway. And that has been the way that I have shot all year. And it's the way that I've been having a ton of success. I know for a fact I'm not going to have success. It's going to be a hell of a challenge here. But we're going to go game number 1. We're going to go meter with stick. Again, defense doesn't really matter. I don't care win or lose at this stage. Just let him kick out. Actually, Winters can shoot. Okay, he's using meter with button, which is good. Meter with button is not the way to go. Say that right now. Say that right now, is not the way to go. Okay, leaner. And that's a green there from Kukoc. Good shot. Definitely need much more of an adjustment than before. It's nearly impossible to pull down the stick directly to where you want it unless you're going away from the center. Okay, he's running that pick. And I love the way the pick and rolls players actually refuse to roll. It's an air ball. Nope, not quite an air ball, I guess. Wide open. Oh my god. Oh man, this is grim. This is absolutely grim. If you guys have been trying to use the stick, you'll know. Over the last day, you'll know how grim this is. And that's green. Good shot there by Ray Allen. Okay, my timing is pretty decent on the downswing there. And that's actually 2 greens from 3 shots. Can't really complain too much about that. Especially on this difficulty. Although I am using snipers. It's not like I'll be hitting 3s like I was previously with Myers Leonard and stuff. Oh, that's a contest, but that was actually not a bad pull down. Okay, shoot that. Good shot by him. And he goes and misses it. At least one thing with this is that I kind of know when to press. I know when to sort my L2 presses out. Okay, let's attack this point here, and we green the fadeaway. Let's go. I love how they say they nerfed fades. I love how they say they nerf fades. They did not nerf fades at all. Snatch back. 3, and that's right down the middle, and it's good. Okay, we hit the white. Good shot there by Ray Allen. Okay, it's actually, it seems to be I'm pulling it down easier in game than I was in shoot around. In shoot around, it was absolutely grim. Oh, that's poor. Yeah, that's really poor right there. Okay, let's just get into Ray Allen. And this does not seem to be going too badly. Oh, we're right down the middle again. I know, again, that's a really dumb shot. But we were right in that green window. And that's the whole thing. Like, again, if I'm not getting high quality shots, I can't really expect them to go in. Just like that one there was a low quality shot. It's not unlimited. You can't hit that shot consistently. Shoot that when beat. Okay, this dude here is better with the stick as well. Okay, let's get to a point and fade. Get to a point and lean. That's green. Let's go. Oh, man. I'm telling you, this does not feel too bad. They definitely seem to lower the difficulty of TTO, maybe. Because, man, on Hall of Fame, it's one extreme or the other, and I'm actually pulling it down. Maybe I'm getting used to the timing. Because my shooting seems okay. My opponent seems to be shooting quite well as well. Like, anytime I leave him open, he's right down the middle. He's right down the middle, like. Oh, wide open. Ray Allen for 3, and yeah. Oh my god. I pulled it down way too fast that time. I was nowhere near. I got lucky on a white. I hit a white because it's Ray Allen, because he has all his badges. And he pulled it down too slow that time. Oh, leaner in his face. Step back. And that's green. Let's go. Again, your adjustments just have to be so much more. Your adjustments have to be huge, like. I do actually, I'm going to say this right now. I do think that this might be a viable option. I really do. I think that with a bit of practice and timing, this might be viable. And the larger adjustments, when you know what you're doing, it did not, like, it's a lot easier than it seemed initially, like it was going to be initially, because those adjustments were hard enough to do in shoot around. But we're getting close. Like, again, it seems like you can get used to the adjusting. Maybe it's a little bit different because you're shooting non-stop, and like he's after getting used to a couple of adjustments as well. The adjustment is huge though. It is huge. Ray Allen sprint, right to the basket, and goaltend. That is one major positive to using meter. Meter with the stick is the layups. That is one major positive. I need to test out the layups. Definitely stick with meter off. I definitely need to test that out. But that is one thing I know is going to be a positive. Don't! Oh my god. I turned when I wasn't even outside the 3-point line. It's fine. There's only an invisible wall there. You can't, I'm pretty sure you can't step back out of bounds. There's an invisible wall there for step backs. There's not an invisible wall there for anything else. Like, look, he's confused at where he has to pull down the stick as well. Okay, someone just come for him with a screen. Come off that, and we lean. And we can't hit it. Okay, that's fine. Struggling a little bit right now, but again, like, certain stuff like that, it's a case of, without doubt, it's a case of me just taking bad shots rather than anything else. But the layups with the stick is what is, I think that might be my biggest factor in kind of just maybe trying to stick with this one. Like, it might be a case of me trying to stick with this because it most definitely is not easy taking layups without the meter. Leaner, green, let's go. Okay, that was a lot better than I thought. We shot a pretty okay percentage, a couple of whites, and a couple of times I brought the stick down kind of erratically. You gotta just be way more controlled to bring the stick down, which actually I think makes the claw even more viable. Okay, so now in this game, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning the shot meter off and instead of shot aiming on. So we're going to be shooting shot stick with no meter. Okay, so he's going to leave me open. And that's green right there. Good shot there by Kukoc. Okay, I just want to see what they've done to it. Like, this one might be the move, not gonna lie. The way this guy's shooting is not the move anyway. Like, I can tell you for a fact that is not gonna be the move. Hit Ray Allen, and we shoot slightly left. Can't hit the white, unlucky. Okay, the whole thing is, the way you shoot on this one is you just bring the stick straight down. This is the aimbot one. So, unfortunately, I am a human, as I've said before, and I do not have a modded controller. If I wasn't human, I would make every single shot here. That's slightly left again. Okay, we're pulling slightly left, so I need to just move the stick slightly more to the right. So I'm still getting like my natural pull down seems to be kind of in the same place. I just need to move it a little bit to the right, like I did the very first time I shot. Okay. It definitely feels like they both shooting a bit as well. And we shoot slightly right this time. Slightly right this time again. And slightly left. Okay, I need to start looking down. I'm looking at my player. I'm looking at the game. I need to be looking more at my controller. That's the biggest tip for this type of shooting, is it actually is beneficial to not look at the game. It's beneficial to look at your controller instead of looking at the game. Okay, let's shoot a leaner. And that's slightly right, 49%. That's bad. Okay, I actually want to test out the layups here. Shoot the ball, come on. Okay, I don't really care win or losing. My whole thing is I just want to test out this method. Oh, should have been able to get that there. And defensive rebounding. 3 people surrounding his one player. That's good. No, he blew it. And it lands right into his player's hands. Slightly left again. And it's good this time. Okay, it took quite a while. And with these guys right here, if you're not greening at least 50%, like if I'm not greening at least 50% no meter, I'm most definitely gonna probably go stick with meter. So I doubt, unless button no meter is a huge upgrade, I actually think because of the layup situation, the stick no meter is gonna be the way to go. Oh my god, just let me take a layup, come on. Obviously it's very good defense by him not letting me take a layup. Just for the sake of this video, I really want to take one. Just straight up. Center. Oh my god, it's the same crap with layups. You just hold the stick directly straight up and you got a green. Oh my god. Like, what have you done, Mike? It's not even Mike Wang. He's just the one taking the, he's not, I'm not even gonna say taking credit. He's the one taking the fall for this. He's not even a dev on this team. You literally just flick. Oh my god, you just hold the stick straight up. You hold the stick straight up, and unless it's a heavy, you're gonna green. This does not take skill. This actually does not take skill. This takes muscle memory of being able to flick the stick directly down straight. At least previously, depending on where you were on the floor, it kind of changed whether you had to hold the stick down straight or not. Like, what? This is OP. This is so OP. Oh my god. This is so overpowered. I kind of just wanted to test it out. The layup situation was why I was going to go meter on, to be honest. Because of how easy it is to adjust and you can see what you're doing and do all this cool stuff with layups. Heck, why would... Oh, for God's sake. Like, why would I even bother to adjust when I can just flick this... I can literally just hold the stick straight up. Actually, it's really easy to get it straight up. Using your thumb as well. Sure, I'd say if you invert the stick, you're probably going to green almost every jump shot as well, like. Off. Let's go. Oh my god, this game is just taking too long right now. This game is just taking way too long. Straight up and straight in from Kukoc. Yeah, Kukoc is a hidden gem. He is one of the best cards in this game I've used. Pierce, go catch it. Take the layup. And slightly right, doesn't matter. Like, literally just hold the stick straight up. Holy moly. This has removed any bit of skill from this game. And the thing is that if no meter button shooting is good, with the no meter layups that we can evidently see here are just ridiculous, that might be the way to go. Like, my initial thing was, especially with the layup situation, was that I had become very, very skilled with the stick in terms of layups. But now, if I just have to hold it directly up, the only reason that's wide right is because it was a heavy. So basically, unless it's a heavy, I just have to hold the stick straight up. Like, I very much have skill. It takes skill to use shot stick with the meter. It does not take skill to use shot stick without the meter. You just hold the stick straight up. Like, this is not skill. Corner. And that is slightly left, but it's good. There we go. So, shot stick, no meter, is hold it directly down or hold directly up. This is not skill at all. This is not skill. This is not skill. I wonder what shooting with the button will be like, because we already know about the OP layups. The button might be the way forward. But the amount of whites I'm hitting is scary. Like, the amount of bad release shots I'm hitting. And this is TTO sliders. This isn't unlimited. We're playing TTO right here. And that's green. That's game. That took absolutely no skill to win 23-5. That took no skill whatsoever. 3, and it's off. Okay. I'm not sure how the meter is with whites, or no meter is with whites, to be honest. That's a nice layup right there. Again, this guy probably knows what he's doing. Again, this is a tactic I have not used this year. Give me green that one. Slightly early again. 0 of 2 on whites. And cold for Kukoc. That's a surprise. 0 of 2 on cold. Just want to see how he's going to react to shooting the ball. Because if he's using Bill Lambier, he's definitely a stick shooter. No button shooter would ever subject himself to using Bill Lambier. I'm going to say that right now. No button shooter would ever subject himself to that. Okay, get to this spot right here. Leaner. 43%. Nope. Okay, stick might be the way. Not gonna lie, stick might be the way. And he knocks it down. Good shot there by him. Slightly early again, really? Slightly late this time? What? He must have a tiny green window. He really must have a tiny green window. Okay, let's spin. Let's spin, stick right up, and ball right in. That's a good shot. This guy can play. This guy can play. He is out here. He is more than likely a stick god by the looks of things. Leaner. And that's slightly late. Okay, yeah, me and the button don't seem to get along. Me and the button really do not seem to get along. This guy's out here playing like he's me. He is out here playing like he's me right now. Green light there from Kukoc. Good shot. Alright, let's actually go and play defense on his Lillard. That would kind of help if I did that. He's just looking. I know what he's doing. He's just looking to get to a spot and use the stick to his advantage. And that's exactly what I used to do as well. Get to a mid-range spot. That's a nice move. That's a really nice move. He deserves 2 points there. This dude's nice. Whoever this dude is, he's nice. I assume if he's on the mic, he knows who I am. This dude's good. If you are watching this video, you're good. That's another green there from Kukoc. Okay, we're starting to get used to the button a little bit. That's 2 greens in a row right there. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Again, he's getting to his spots. Not much I can do without clamps on Ray Allen. Normally, I'd be able to give as good as I get in terms of that specific shot. That's a bad shot. But unfortunately right now, I can't with the fact that I'm a stick player trying to use button for the first time, and I am struggling. But still though, like I'm only down 12-9 against the guy who, again, well and truly knows what he's doing. It's hard to even describe any other way other than he just knows what he's doing. And yeah, I think giving him open shots with the stick is probably the move, to be honest. Corner, stay outside 3-point line, Ray. And he canted slightly late. And whites do not go in with the button, really, do they? And we shot it slightly late, and we hit another white with Kukoc. Good shot. If we can pull off a win in this game, I'll be delighted. I'll be absolutely delighted. I think actually leaving him open for 3 might be the move. Because it makes it a lot more difficult to shoot the stick if you're too wide open. Because you pull down the stick as he did there in a really weird position, but he hit the white. Good shot. I'm actually... I don't know. It's really hard for me to tell which way of shooting's better because, again, I'm not used to the button or used to any of my players' releases. This might change completely when I get used to it. But man, shot stick fades are OP. To Pierce, and we shoot the late, but it goes in. Okay, this is back to a 1-point game. Man, if we can pull this one out of the bag, despite horrendous shooting and kind of horrendous defense, he's got me. Fair play if this goes in. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. I'm fine losing to a good player. Good game. So anyway, that is the video. What is my opinion on your shooting? Like right now, I'm leaning towards stick with meter because you can hit leaners. I think if you're good with the button hasn't changed at all, except for the fact it's now easier to hit layups. Button seems to be exactly the way it was. You still can green, especially if you know a player's release and they're a good shooter. But the white makes for the button just does not seem to be anywhere close to the white makes for no meter stick. So I think depending on how I'm getting used to it, using no meter stick and no meter button, it could just be preference between the two of them. But I still think I'm not going to rule out stick with meter. I'm not going to rule it out. But at the same time, I do think there are definitely flaws to stick with meter. But I think, man, I don't know. I'm iffy. I have a weird feeling that especially in unlimited, stick with meter could be it. Could be it for those leaners. So yeah, I think right now I'm gonna give the edge to timing. Button and no meter. Button meter is the last of the four. I think layups are probably easiest with the stick, no matter whether you have meter on or meter off. Just turn aiming on. If you're using no meter, just turn aiming on no matter what, just for layups. I think timing with the stick is not going to be good. I also think that it's a tough one. It's a really, really tough one to say. But I think right now I would probably go button, then stick meter, stick no meter as the three. But things could change. Things could change quickly, and I think they're all close. The fact I'm debating it means I think they're all close. I think this will be a case of each people having their different styles, and basically with everyone having their different styles, each people playing a different way. I'm going to still continue to attempt to be a stick god anyway, because I think that's probably the way I'm going to have most success. I think I am arguably, if not the best stick shooter around, so I think that if at any stage they do buff the stick again, it puts me in a great position, and I think I'll be able to work with it. So I'm probably going to stay with what I was using previously, unless it just completely becomes worthless. But at the end of the day, I think stick with meter and button no meter both take skill. I will fully admit both of those take skill. Stick no meter does not take skill. Push it down and you hit every jump shot. Push it up and you make every layup. Like that is no skill. That is absolutely no skill involved. And I hope they do something to nerf that, because while I'm not used to it right now, I think again modded controllers basically mean if you can mod a controller for that a button is right stick down and a button is right stick up, you will make 95% of your shots and win every single game. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's not